The suitcase carry may appear simple at first glance, but it is one of the most powerful functional exercises for the entire body. At its core, the suitcase carry involves picking up a weight with one hand and walking a certain distance while keeping your posture aligned. It is named after the action of carrying a suitcase through an airport, but the benefits go far beyond that simple image. What truly sets this movement apart is how much it challenges your body in subtle, profound ways. Every muscle in your core, shoulders, arms, and even legs, is activated during the single arm-loaded carry, transforming it into an incredible tool for strength, stability, and control. If you have never done them before, you may be surprised how quickly you feel the effort from just a short distance. One of the most immediate effects of performing suitcase carries is the way they engage your core muscles. Unlike crunches or sit-ups, which isolate specific parts of the abdominal wall, suitcase carries activate the entire core as a stabilizing unit. The moment you lift a weight on one side of your body, your core must resist the pull to the side to maintain upright posture. This resistance trains deep core muscles that traditional exercises often ignore, including the obliques and transverse abdominis. These muscles are responsible for rotational stability and spinal alignment. Over time, strengthening them leads to improved posture and reduced risk of back pain. You are not just carrying weight, you are teaching your core how to support you in real-world situations where uneven loads are common. Your shoulders also benefit significantly from suitcase carries. The exercise forces the shoulder joint to stay in a stable position while under load. Many people suffer from shoulder instability or weakness due to poor posture, imbalanced training, or previous injury. The suitcase carry helps address these issues by training the stabilizing muscles of the shoulder, such as the rotator cuff and the trapezius. You are constantly fighting the weight's tendency to pull your shoulder downward, which activates those small but crucial muscles. Over time, this leads to more balanced shoulders, better posture, and a reduced chance of impingement or rotator cuff problems. Your spine learns to become more resilient through regular suitcase carries. Because the load is only on one side, your body has to engage in what is called anti-lateral flexion. In simple terms, your spine is being pulled sideways by the weight, and your muscles work to prevent that from happening. This develops strength and endurance in the spinal erectors and stabilizers, making your back more injury-resistant. It is a way of bulletproofing your lower back against sudden twists, awkward bends, or uneven loads that would otherwise cause strain. The suitcase carry does not just build muscle. It teaches your body how to handle stress in the real world. As you walk with the weight, your gait and coordination improve. This is where suitcase carries go beyond just being a strength exercise and enter the realm of functional movement. Walking while carrying weight on one side forces your brain and body to coordinate each step with core stabilization and balance. This teaches your nervous system how to manage asymmetrical loads while moving, a skill that is often overlooked in traditional weight training. If you play sports, hike, or simply want to avoid tripping on uneven ground, this aspect of the suitcase carry is invaluable. You begin to walk with more awareness and control, translating into better movement patterns in daily life. Let us take a moment to acknowledge something fascinating. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is to maintain perfect posture when carrying a heavy bag on one side? The average person leans, slouches, or twists without even realizing it. Suitcase carries expose those flaws in posture instantly. But here's the good news. They do not just reveal weaknesses, they correct them. The more you practice, the more upright, symmetrical, and strong your posture becomes. That shift in posture affects everything from how you walk to how you sit at your desk. It improves how your spine stacks, how your shoulders align, and how confident you feel moving through space. The benefits do not stop with the upper body. Your legs and hips are also heavily involved in the suitcase carry. Each step you take while carrying the weight requires control from your hip flexors, glutes, and hamstrings. Your knees learn to stay aligned and your ankles stabilize each step. This is not a casual walk. It is a deliberate march with resistance that teaches your lower body how to move efficiently under pressure. People with weak hips or poor balance often find this movement particularly challenging, but that is exactly why it is worth mastering. The stronger your legs become in this pattern, the more injury-resistant you are in daily activities. The asymmetrical nature of suitcase carries does something special for your brain as well. It stimulates neuromuscular coordination, meaning your nervous system learns how to better communicate with your muscles. This can lead to improved motor control, quicker reflexes, and a sharper sense of balance. In other words, suitcase carries do not just make your muscles stronger, they make your brain more efficient at controlling your body. This type of training is often called smart strength because it connects the brain to the body in a dynamic, real-world context. It forces focus and concentration with every step, keeping your attention engaged rather than drifting as it might during repetitive gym routines. For people recovering from injury or looking for safe ways to build strength, suitcase carries are incredibly useful. The controlled nature of the movement allows you to choose your load carefully, work one side at a time, and avoid high-impact stress. This makes it suitable for older adults, people in rehabilitation, or anyone trying to rebuild strength after a setback. It is also one of the few exercises that offers so many benefits with such a low learning curve. You do not need a gym, a spotter, or fancy equipment. A single dumbbell or kettlebell and a clear walking path is all it takes to unlock serious strength potential. One surprising benefit that most people overlook is how much suitcase carries can improve your breathing. As you stabilize your core and walk under tension, your diaphragm is forced to work in harmony with your deep abdominal muscles. This creates more controlled, efficient breathing patterns. You begin to breathe into your ribs and belly rather than just shallow chest breaths. Over time, this improves your respiratory efficiency and can even reduce stress levels. Better breathing patterns also help regulate heart rate, making this exercise useful for cardiovascular health in an indirect yet powerful way. Your metabolism responds positively to suitcase carries as well. Because the movement engages so many muscle groups simultaneously, it creates a high demand for energy. This raises your heart rate and burns calories even if you are not moving fast. Unlike traditional cardio, suitcase carries build muscle while also enhancing endurance. That combination increases your resting metabolic rate, helping you burn more calories throughout the day. For people looking to lose fat without sacrificing muscle, suitcase carries offer a unique solution. They are intense without being explosive, sustainable without being repetitive. One of the most powerful effects of suitcase carries is the confidence they build. When you can control a heavy object in one hand, walk with grace, and maintain perfect posture, it gives you a sense of command over your body. That feeling of strength translates into everyday life, making you feel more capable, more secure, and more empowered. Whether you are carrying a child, loading groceries, or just walking into a room, that inner strength shows itself in subtle ways. You move differently, stand taller, and approach physical challenges with greater resilience. You may be wondering how to begin incorporating suitcase carries into your routine. Start light and focus on form. Pick a weight you can hold with control and walk 20 to 30 steps on each side. Keep your shoulders level, core tight, and eyes forward. Do not allow the weight to pull you sideways. With time, increase the distance, duration, or weight. You can also experiment with incline carries or stair climbs to further challenge your muscles. Even adding a short session once or twice a week can produce noticeable changes in how your body feels and performs. And here is something worth thinking about. The body adapts best to movements that reflect real life. Most gym exercises happen in straight lines with even loads in fixed positions, but life is messy, unpredictable, and asymmetrical. That is why suitcase carries are so valuable. They teach your body how to handle the unexpected with strength and grace. When you train with uneven loads, you build a kind of strength that machines cannot give you. It is real-world resilience, built one step at a time. If you are looking for an efficient, effective, and simple way to transform your strength, posture, and confidence, suitcase carries deserve a place in your training. You do not need complicated routines or expensive gear. You need consistency, attention to detail, and the willingness to carry the weight, literally and figuratively. Suitcase carries may not look flashy, but their results are undeniable. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned lifter, this humble movement can offer breakthroughs that traditional exercises often miss. So the next time you walk into a gym or pick up a dumbbell, remember this: sometimes the most powerful transformations begin with a single step and a suitcase in hand. If you enjoyed this breakdown of what suitcase carries can do for your body, you will love our next deep dive into another underrated exercise that is changing lives. Stay connected with Fresh Fuel Tribe. Keep watching and keep getting stronger.